Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? I am live. So we are live in three different places testing out a new program, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about some of the trips that we are working on for the next year and the year after that. So right now, many of you already know that I will be going to Breathless Cancun. Also, if there is something that you want to go ahead and join me on any trips, make sure you comment and below the stream and let me know. Or you can go to the website that is strolling or trolling or tickering, however you want to say it, at the bottom of this video. So the first trip we have going on is we are going to Breathless, excuse me, not Breathless, Planet Hollywood inside of Cancun, brand new resort that is opening up on December 15th. There's about 4 to 5 of us already going on this cruise. Going to this resort. I did not know. One of the things I learned about Planet Hollywood so far during my training is they are very fit savvy. They are about working out. And I'm so excited that I've been talking to the BDN and I'm actually going to get a chance to sit and talk with some of the fit team, as they call it, the PHIT team, to talk about some of the fitness things that they can do some videos, pictures, and stuff like that. Now, the reason why we're doing that is because we're going to be trying to go there next fall. But first, we're going to go to Breathless. Now, if you do want, excuse me, I keep saying Breathless because I was just dealing with some Breathless stuff. I'm so sorry, people. Planet Hollywood. But with the Planet Hollywood stuff, if you want to go, just get and send me a message or go to the website. And I believe there's a link on the website. Just let me know. Right now, I think the price is about $135 per person based on double occupancy per night. And you don't have to make any payments until you actually show up to the resort. Now, that does not include airfare. Everybody always asks me, does that include air? No, because I don't know where you're coming from. So that's the first thing we're doing. Now, January, I am going on a cruise, crossing fingers, toes, and braiding my hair with Carnival on the horizon out of Miami. I'm not sure if that's actually going to go through. That's why I haven't really been marketing it, because we all know cruises keep getting pushed back, and back. Then February, I will be in Mexico for most of the month. I will be at Excellence. Then I'll be at the Hilton Playa del Carmen. And then I'll be at, what is it? The Palace, Moon Palace. There we go, Moon Palace. And then finishing off the month inside of Ocean Riviera. If you want to go to any of those, definitely hit me up so we can go ahead and get you booked onto that. Then we're going to take a break. And what we're going to be doing is, inside of June, we're going on the Virgin Voyages. Now, for those of you that don't know Virgin Voyages, I want you to understand, like, Virgin Voyages is an adults-only cruise. Definitely, if you want to go, there's still spaces available. The prices has not changed, and there's some amazing pricing with them. Virgin Voyages is adults only. That's right, no kids allowed. You must be 18 to get onto this ship. Everything is included inside of the sailing except for your alcohol and except for like spa services and stuff like that. Now, look, I understand. When they told me the alcohol wasn't included, I was like, you know what? That's not going to work for me. But then they said the pricing is just going to be about the same as if you was going to the club. They said average between $8 to $15 depending on what you buy. One of the things I like about Virgin Voyages is, of course, it's Virgin Voyages, it's Virgin themed. You know, they have a record store that you can rent records to take back to your room. Why? Because your room has a record player, people. You know, it's going to be very sleek, very chic. Their colors is like red, silver, and purple are like their colors. It's going to be so much fun. If you definitely want to come, we're going to be leaving out of June. Final payment is not due until like March, but I can also help you with any of these trips to do a payment plan that lasts for a full year. Definitely come and join us inside of this cruise. It is going to be so much fun. Come on now, a cruise is 6 days from like Sunday to Friday out of Miami, brand new ship. I can't wait. I already got some red outfits so I can walk the runway. You can even get a tattoo. Me and my mom are thinking about getting tattoos while we're on the ship. So then after we get off the ship, I have some business to take care of inside of Miami, but we're going to end up back in July 4th. We're going to be, come on, Tammy, let's go. Make sure you tell me which one you want to go to, because I'm doing a whole bunch of listing here. But in July 4th, we're going to go on the Norwegian Sky, I believe it is, out of Miami. We're going to do a July 4th party cruise. Now, when I say party cruise, I mean your drinks, your food, your everything. Everything's included, except for your spa services, people. I'm not paying for that. But everything else is included. It's a short little trip. I believe we leave Thursday, come back Monday, or Friday to Monday. It is open generally to anyone. Most of the people who are going are Greek members, but anybody and everybody can go. This is going to be a chance for you to kick back, have some fun. And the ship was just renovated, and we're going to have so much fun. Again, payment plans are available. You can go ahead and, again, go to the website that is scrolling at the bottom, or put a comment under the stream that you want to go, and I'll reach out to you within the next 24 hours and get you signed up for that one. But guess what? Once we get back off the ship, I'm going to come back home. I'm going to change my clothes, do a little bit of shopping, and guess what, everybody? We're going back to Breathless. We're finally hitting Breathless, everybody. Woo! Now, I just did Breathless after they just opened up this past summer and had an amazing time. Now, I have been to the one in Punta Cana and visited that one. So this is my first time in Cancun, especially, you know, with COVID. And it was great. You know, everything was sanitized. Everything was safe. The food was amazing. The drinks were top notch. I had so much fun, and the resort wasn't even 100%. Now, we're going to be out there anywhere from 4 to 6 days. You can kind of choose how many days you want to do when you contact me, but we're going to be out there, I think, from I think the dates from the 21st to the 26th of this time frame that people are going. We're going to have fun. And guess what, everybody? Adults only. Again, no kids allowed. We're going to have fun. Most of my trips are going to be for the young entrepreneur, the young business person, the single people, the couples. It's really everybody who wants to have fun but no kids, because I don't have kids. I don't want to have to deal with kids. But it doesn't mean that we're never going to go to places that kids are where kids can't come. You know what I mean? Because like when we do the July 4th cruise with Norwegian, kids are allowed. You know what I mean? Because that'd be a great family trip. And when we go to Breathless, kids are not allowed, because that's not going to happen. But we're going to have fun. There are 3 different places you can stay inside of Breathless, which I love how they break it up with. They have the Allure, which is kind of like in the middle of everything and really central. You have the Excel area, which is a little bit more relaxation, spa music, and like the best restaurant in the entire place is on that side. And then you have Accelerate, which is the side where nobody sleeps. That's where they do the phone parties during the day and at night. And they have a giant hot tub that I was so mad we couldn't get in because it was closed. But so, yeah, we're going to do that one. And then after we finish that one, I don't really have anything too much planned. I know we have a convention in September I have to go to, but that'll be here in Texas, so that doesn't really count. And then we're thinking about Singapore. Now, I've been wanting to do Singapore for years, ever since Crazy Rich Asian has came out. And let me tell you, everybody, I do have a Crazy Rich Asian tour set up. Just COVID kind of knocked it out the box, because when I was all ready to try to promote it, guess what happened? COVID. You know, COVID did that. That's going to be the new t-shirt. COVID happened. When somebody said, well, what happened? COVID happened, man. But what I want to do for Singapore, I haven't quite finalized everything now, since, you know, so many things have changed. But what I want to do definitely is go to Singapore. I definitely want to go to, there's 2 different hotels I'm looking at. One is the one with the ship that's sitting on the pillars. That hotel is really not as expensive as you would think it would be. You know, so I was thinking about that one. And there's another one that one of my food bloggers that I follow on YouTube, Cup of TJ, she was actually at, that I was thinking about, but got to go to the Hawkers. I'm sorry. This is a foodie trip. We are going to the Hawkers. We're going to eat like they ate. So make sure that, you know, don't come talking about I'm on the diet, I can't eat. No, this is a foodie trip. You got to be ready to eat. Make sure you get your workout on before. Make sure you're ready to fast when it's time to go home, because we are going to eat. We're going to go to the different Hawkers and some of the Michelin starred places. Janet asked, does Singapore have all inclusive? No, not in the city, not where we're going to be. So, but everything will be paid for. So the only thing you would have to pay for when you get there is the food, which is kind of why we're going to Singapore. Plus, I want to do there, and I'm not really into like flowers and anything like that, but they have this garden that I have to go to because it is so beautiful at night. From what I can tell, everything looks better in Singapore at night. So we're going to definitely do some Crazy Rich Asian food tours. We're going to go to do some sites inside of Singapore. We're going to see the city. A lot of times, the all-inclusive is really set up for places where they want you to stay on the resort and not get out to see the culture. So that's what we're going to do there. But I haven't decided if I'm going to end it that way, if I'm going to go ahead and continue on a cruise that's going to take us to Japan and China. I think I might do a 2-parter, where the first part is maybe 5 days in Singapore, and then we'll do a cruise. And then after the cruise, we're going to all fly home with all of our amazing pictures and be so excited. So that's definitely going to be on the list. I'm looking to do that. Won't probably be till 2022, just because we have to give people one time to go ahead and save up for it and be able to pay it off and everything. And also make sure that that country is back in order and really ready to accept us into the country to do everything that we need to do. Again, that would not be something I would recommend children to go on. That is something I would be more of the 21 and over type crew. And then the other thing I definitely want to do is, what was the other trip I wanted to do? Oh, Carnival. Carnival is getting ready to have their celebration in March of 2022. They're going to have their 50th year anniversary. I think it's 50 years anniversary. And they're going to have like 5 or 6 ships that are going to be coming from different parts of the world, all connecting in the middle of the ocean to have this big celebration. I am looking at either, me and one of my agents, we're looking at leaving out of NOLA March 5th of 2022. Now, the great thing about it is that is also going to be around Mardi Gras time out of New Orleans. So some of the things that we were thinking about doing was setting up a group trip where we all meet in New Orleans a couple of days before, enjoy the city, enjoy the food, enjoy the music, enjoy the culture, then get on the ship, go sail, be part of this giant celebration, come home and enjoy life and come back. Yes, Janet, I definitely have plans for Thailand and Bali. That is definitely going to be definitely a luxury level. Again, no kids allowed on this one. It will be a luxury level. I've looked at a couple of what is it called? Tours and stuff. I am a bougie traveler. I'm also a budget traveler, so I'm bougie on a budget. I like to plan trips that are going to make sense for the money that you're going to spend. So, Jan, if I'm going to ask you to spend $10,000 on a 7-day trip to Thailand and Bali, I'm going to make sure you get $15,000 worth of value from your trip. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to lie, I did find this Bali resort that is beautiful. I don't know how we get into Thailand, but that Bali resort, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay there, and then I want to go there. But what I really want to do for Thailand and Bali, I want to do a small group. I don't want to do nothing really big, because I've also found in Thailand, I have found some beautiful homes that we can stay in with full staff. So where I'm going with all of this, everybody, is make sure you go to the website. The reason why is I want you to get on the list, because I'm going to start an exclusive travel club with my business, which means that you will have first access to a lot of these trips that I'm putting together. You will be able to lock in the prices. You might even get discounted prices compared to non-members. Nope, you do not have to pay any money to join my travel club. I don't believe in that. The only thing I'm gonna ask you to do is to travel with us, to actually travel with us, and to recommend myself and my services to other people. You know what I mean? But I just want to basically go after those people that really want to travel, because if it's up to me, we're going to see the world, and I really want to get into cultural type trips as well as foodie trips. I know Cuba is definitely on the market. I have a great trip set up. I just haven't marketed because, COVID happened, to do a cultural trip to Cuba for like 5 days, but it's all around the culinaries, it's around the Afrocentric part of it, and it's also around the cigar life inside of Cuba. Cuba is amazing. I went to Cuba, and I think the best part of Cuba, outside of the food, was riding around in the old vehicles with my sorority sisters and our tour guide with cigars, screaming at the top of our lungs, because what we were doing, you cannot call singing Michael Jackson songs. I think we ended it on Thriller. And we're driving around the streets of Cuba singing Thriller and Billie Jean and all of this. Had a complete blast. Cannot wait to go back. So that's definitely going to be my thing. I want to definitely do something like that. Some of the trips that I want to do that are going to be, price pointy, but I want to go to South Africa, because I want to do a South African wine tour. For some people, if you've never had wine from South Africa, you are so missing out. You need to go find some South African wine. I had it one time, and it was on my bucket list. I was like, we got to go there. Yes, Club Med does have all inclusive, but I'm telling you, in Cuba, you want to go out into the streets. You want to take those tours. You want to go out there and meet the locals, try the food. You want to go down to this one hotel. I can't remember the name of it, but this is where you get, let's just say it's like the mafia version of mojito. Man, that drink was so good. One drink was all you needed. After that drink, I needed some water, because it was strong, but it was good. But it's definitely a lot of places. There's also a food festival in California I want to do. I want to go out there. It's like a street food festival where all the food is street food type stuff. I'm into food and culture and history and all of that stuff. So if this is something that you're interested in, go ahead and make sure that you get the link that you see popping up at the bottom that is Straight Strolling. Get on the website, register, send me some information, send me some notes, DM me, Facebook me, IG me, whatever you need to do to get to me, so we can go ahead and get you started and get you signed up and get you on these trips. Because I'm going to tell you what, Everybody here has cabin fever. What we're going to do is we're going to get the fever out. We're going to give you some beach fever. We're going to give you some cruise fever, some Singapore fever, some food fever. You know, I might even do a Dubai. You know, everybody does Dubai, but one of my business partners, she's actually doing Dubai in 2020. Wait, 2021 going into 22, she's doing a New Year's Eve trip, and that's something definitely going to be fun. I tell you one thing, traveling for New Year's Eve and celebrating in a different country is a totally different thing. I celebrated New Year's going into 2019. We did it on a cruise ship inside of Cuba, and while we were there, I kept hearing cannons going off, and okay, I was a little inebriated, and I was like, okay, what is going on? And they have a fort there, and what they was doing was they was actually setting the cannons off because it's in the dark, and all you see is this pop of light and boom and pop of light and then boom. And I was like, okay, look, y'all hear this too, right? Like, it's not just me. They laughed at me, but they explained it to me. It's so much fun. But I'm not going to keep you much longer. It's been about almost 16, 17 minutes. But definitely make sure that when you're ready to travel and you're thinking about traveling, you give me a call. Make sure that you go on the website and you register on the website so you can start getting those newsletters as I get stuff together. And if you want to know how I got started in this business, because you know I love me some travel, definitely send me a message and I'll tell you my story. But other than that, I want everybody to stay safe, travel often, and naturally, I want everybody to eat well. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye.